Hi friends, happy Friday. My name is Michelle Caudle and I am the Director of Children's Ministries at Los Altos United Methodist Church. Today for Family Friday, we're going to reflect back on the week a little bit. On Sunday during Sunday school, we started Changemaker Sunday School talking about how each of us are changemakers, which means that we can make the world a better place by being ourselves. Being a changemaker can sound like a really big adult thing, but really it's just doing our part, small acts of kindness to help everyone in the world succeed. That's what it's about. So we're going to talk a little bit about that and check in on our Changemaking in Action projects. So let's start by gathering ourselves together. Pause this video and gather together. And once you've gathered together, hold hands for a moment. Feel that connection and have one person start a squeeze train around the circle. I'm going to elect the person with the shortest hair. You start. Squeeze the person to the right of you, and when you feel your hand squeezed, pass that squeeze on. Don't crush each other's hands, but a nice gentle squeeze that says, I love you. So, now that you've done that, we're going to read the Bible. Let's remember a little bit about our Bible story this week. It's a pretty well-known one called the Good Samaritan, but sometimes we forget that the Good Samaritan comes from the Bible. So, grab your Bible. It can be a picture Bible. It can be an adult Bible. It can be your third grade Bible, whatever Bible you choose. And we're going to read Luke chapter 10, verses 30 to 36. So pause the video, read that together out loud, and let's talk about this. So now that you've paused and we're back, I don't know how to do this. So this quarter, for the next couple of months, we're looking really specifically at what it means to be empathetic. Empathy means understanding in our brains and feeling in our hearts how others are feeling. So it's thinking and feeling what other people are feeling. So as we read the stories as we live our lives, I want you to think, I wonder how that person feels right now. And that's empathy. Now, the change-making part is helping. When we understand, when we are empathetic, we respond with kindness. And that's it. So, we're going to talk a little bit about our lives and about what's happening in the Bible. The first question is, I wonder how you would define empathy. I've defined it, but what words would you use? Do you have an example? Then, I wonder how the traveler felt during the story of the Good Samaritan. How do you think the traveler felt at the very beginning of this Bible passage? How do you think the traveler felt in the middle? And how do you think the traveler felt at the very end? And then the last question is, how can we be change makers this week? So 3 questions. I wonder how you would define empathy. I wonder how the traveler felt in the story of the Good Samaritan at the beginning, middle, and end. And how can we be change makers this week? I hope each of you will answer this question. Oh, all 3 questions, not just one of them. You can answer one at a time or answer all 3 questions at once. And if you don't have an answer, that's okay. You can pass. In case you were having trouble with that last question, how can we be change makers this week? I wanted to remind you of our Changemaker in Action pledges. So one of the new things we're doing in Sunday school is we are encouraging each other to make a pledge to do one change-making action each week. We're calling it Changemaking in Action, CIA for short. So these are small things that we can do to make the world a better place. This week, we had 4 suggestions, but you can also brainstorm your own. The first is to collect any warm coats that don't fit anymore to donate to a charity like Hope's Corner. Then the second option was to go on a walk with your family and keep an eye out for people who might be in need, people who might need help, and help them. It's okay if you go on a walk and nobody needs help. It's the paying attention that really matters. The next is to draw a picture or act out the story of the Good Samaritan for your family so they understand it better. The last suggestion is at the dinner table, ask each person how their day went, and after you've listened, respond by asking, how did that make you feel? This will help you practice empathy. So choose one of those actions, and I think even parents can choose one of these actions. You can do it on your own or as a family, and share about what that experience is. We will be asking on Sunday during Sunday school how it went and how it felt. So be ready to share. Any questions? Maybe. Ask the people that you are with if you have a question. If there's something else that comes up that feels like change making, making the world a better place, that can also be your Changemaker in action pledge. Cool? Okay, we'll keep talking about this throughout the year because change making isn't something that you do, you check the box and you're done. It's a way of living our lives. So right now we're talking about empathy. Throughout the year we'll also talk about creative problem solving, teamwork, and empowering leadership. And I can't wait. Have a great weekend, and I will see you on Sunday for worship and Sunday school. Bye.